This episode of Co-op is brought to you by Nokia, Air Force H2, and GoDaddy.
Is this thing on? Fuck. Okay. There we go. Oh, shit. Alright, welcome to another episode of The Jason Show. The Jason Show. This is my show. Alright, guys. Nobody else knows that I'm doing this. If the other Area 5 guys knew that I was doing this, they'd be pretty upset. But you know what? This is The Jason Show. I do whatever I want. I do whatever I want on my show. I show whatever I want, and that's a fact. So, I'm going to show you guys something. It's going to be awesome, and it's going to make the other guys cry.
Outtakes.
Alright, rolling, and action.
I swear, I'm just trying to access my email. Yeah, this is loading slow too.
Where's Jason?
Wait, that's Jay's line.
I didn't know his line was whose. I missed my bus. He missed his bus.
Missed his meeting. How do you miss your bus?
Certainly did. You stole his line, dick. Alright, let's do it one more time. Keep rolling.
Snappy, guys.
You jumped right in. You ruined it.
I know, it has to be faster.
What the fuck are you talking about? Metroid Prime isn't the original.
Well, I mean...
The NES game, dude.
Oh, I didn't play any of those.
What?
No?
You didn't play Return of Samus on Game Boy?
Nope.
What about... Dude, you had to have played Metroid Prime. I mean...
That's what I just said! That's my favorite one!
Hold on. Fresh, push in a little bit towards Matt. Not. You don't actually have to move. Just lean in.
Like lean in like this?
Yeah, stay there. All right, go, Matt.
Mr. Sandberg, thanks for that.
Kids playing, puppies puppying.
Sprinklers sprinkling.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking great.
It is.
Is there much sickness in the air?
No, I feel fine. I'm fine. No, I'm cool. What? I'm a vegetarian.
You guys have swine flu. That's what we want to know.
Dude, no!
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I mean, I had a little bit of bacon on my sandwich, but...
You're fucked. That's it.
What are you guys talking about?
Sick.
No!
Are you sure?
No.
Yes!
Or, yeah.
You have to understand, we don't want to get the whole crew sick.
Yeah, I get it. Alright, we're good. We're glad to be back, alright?
Yeah, we're fine.
You're fine?
We're fine.
You're okay?
We're fine.
You're sure?
Yes.
Positive.
Positive.
My mask.
Whoa, what are those?
Dude, that's impossible. All you do is snake. You just snake all the time. God. Chocolate strawberries.
No, it's not true. He simply got a sex change and became Fernanda.
Fernanda.
Yes. And I've come to tell you something.
What is it?
Our mother,
Yes?
she's alive.
No! That cannot be!
She is. Please. We are all alive. We will come to get you to be a happy family.
Happy family? You think I'm happy I'm the strongest man in the world?
But are you really? Are you really happy?
No! You're...
Shadow Complex is like Super Metroid. It's a ripoff. It's the same shit. You suck.
You suck.
Your mom sucks. Shadow Complex sucks.
Done with this. I don't need this.
I bought that.
No, dude, can't
Can't you read internet? Do not unplug. You're never supposed to take that out. I was.
Whoa. Just chill, baby. Chill. I got you covered, baby. I got you covered. You can use my laptop, sweet cheeks.
How is this gonna help me? I have a perfectly good laptop with twice the screen size.
You gotta relax. It's got 3Gs, baby.
3G internet access?
Yeah, 3Gs. Online all the time, just like me.
Unibody construction?
Ooh,
Windows 7? You know, this thing's actually pretty sweet.
Just be sure to plug it in after 12 hours.
12-hour battery life.
That's right, 12-hour battery life.
Pretty sweet. All right, you know, I might just give this a shot. And if you have any of that margarita mix left, kick some down, you know?
Yeah, right.
Mario Galaxy for me was pretty fun, but it wasn't quite what I expected, I think.
Oh my god. We're gonna get off topic, but Mario Galaxy is incredible.
I think it's pretty good.
It's amazing.
I think it's pretty good.
Alright.
But when New Super Mario Brothers came out on DS, it was kind of what I wanted more of from, you know, like the Super Mario Land and Super Mario World stuff.
So like traditional 2D.
Like traditional 2D.
Yeah, it's weird because it's so messy and chaotic playing with 3 other people. Like it's almost like you go in and at first I can see people not liking it because it makes a very difficult game much harder because you're pushing each other off all the time. You're freeing your friends from their bubbles at the wrong moment, and then when you have this precise like platformer where you have to get exact jumps right, the timing just right, with 3 other people in the way, like that's not designed into a level that's just like pure human randomness, it could be a huge mess. But I think that's actually part of the fun. It's like it sort of almost isn't Mario in a way, because when you're playing Mario, you have to be, like I said, precise. You have to get it down right. You have to play you got to be on top of your game. But in multiplayer, it's now like Bomberman or something like that, where it's going to be messy. There's going to be mistakes. You're going to screw up, but it's a lot of fun. You're laughing the whole time.
Yeah. That's definitely part of the allure, I think, is I haven't really played a co-op game where it's both cooperative play, you're trying to help each other, but you also can screw each other over in big ways. Luckily though, you can just bubble up, you got the quick finger, save yourself. And bubbling is, I think, a great thing in this game.
So that was the interesting thing to us that we discovered early on. Initially, we just hated each other. We were like, no, fuck you, man. Mario, stay out of my way.
Oh yeah. Made it.
We were all getting so angry at each other, but after a while we realized that you can get out of each other's way purposely by bubbling up. When you get into a really complex zone, like especially the bullet bill levels, we'd actually let one guy take the lead, and we're like, all right, you do it, the rest of us are gonna bubble away. And we'd kind of trail behind, floating behind him as he, finished the level. And then we'd all come back and he'd pop us and we'd all jump on the flag.
What's funny is that I imagine Nintendo designed that to be like this, hey, if you want a little brother or little sister to play with you, here, just have them hit the A button once in a while so they can kind of tag along without getting in the way. Right. Sort of like second player in Mario Galaxy.
Right.
But at the same time, it's like, yeah, we're all hardcore players, but we're all using that same function because, it's part of it's how difficult the game is, but it's also kind of exciting at the same time. Like when you're on these narrow platforms and all of a sudden you're just like a fraction of a second away from falling to your doom, and then you hit it at the last second, and you're just like, whoosh, I just saved myself, and it's awesome. Like there's so many like moments like that. Like in old Mario, right? Like you had those kind of adrenaline moments where it's like, holy shit, I can't believe I just made it through that field of like bullet bills where you just landed every jump perfectly and all that kind of stuff. And now you have to do it at times 10, I think, for so many reasons. Yeah. Especially because you have all the other people getting in your way. I think 2 players actually more difficult than like 1 player or 4 players actually, because I think with 4 people it gets really chaotic, but there's a chance someone will make it through. You have the numbers with you, but 2 player, you just like now you just have someone in your way all the time.
Well, and you have someone having to be Luigi, which no one ever wants to be Luigi either. I found kind of 2 players when you're playing with another really hardcore person. I find it to be the sweet spot because you don't have to worry about the other 2 that are possibly getting in your way, but you can do the the kind of the easier 2-player stuff. You know, like you can jump off each other's head, or you can like throw one guy down to get a coin. He can bubble back to you. Like I think there's, as long as you're playing with someone who really knows what they're doing or who you're in sync with, you can do a lot of good.
Yeah, it's true.
Really good combos. Like there'd be a guy with like the ice suit or whatever, and a tiny guy. You know, like the super small mushroom. So that tiny guy would just float like a speck of dust throughout the whole level, while the other guy could just bubble up next to him, take care of the guys with fireballs or ice balls, and then the guy just floats away. And like, there's all kinds of strategies in this, which I thought was really well done.
Yeah, like it's so weird. Like depending on what suits you pick up, and then sometimes you're gonna miss out on some and think that, oh, I didn't get that penguin suit, so I can't do whatever I think the level wants me to do. But then you could kind of, you could just kind of make it up as you go along and do things like that and just figure out other ways to get around it.
Personally, the pea hat is my favorite suit of all time. It's like it reminds me so much of the raccoon suit from Mario 3, you know, that you can just like run and then jump and then kind of float over the whole level.
You have more control with the propeller hat than you do with the old raccoon stuff. For 4-player play, it's really nice because you can just kind of like, okay, it's too chaotic here, let me just float above everything for a little bit and just take my time, because you need that little bit of calmness once on. I think that's why the ice powers are good too, because things get so chaotic, sometimes it's nice to just like, all right, all you cheats, I'm just gonna freeze you fuckers, and then just like let everything chill out for a second, no pun intended, but just like let things calm down for a bit.
I really love the art direction in the new Super Mario Brothers. I mean, they kind of just took the old Super Mario and like polished it a little more, and kind of went in that direction. But even like from when you're small, from when you're a penguin to when you have a pea hat on, like even the pea hat suits look really cool. Like they have these cool tracksuits. They look like race car drivers, because they have like the big helmets.
So much personality in all these little characters that they're still able to get across just in 2D, which I think is awesome. And the worlds too are like gorgeous and amazing. There's kind of the standard, you have the ice level, you have the sand level, you have the Yoshi jungle-like level, you have the lava level. But the levels do get incredibly hard. Especially if you don't grab the right suit. Like if oh here's a bunch of penguin suits, and then you miss your chance to grab one because your friends grabbed them or something, then you're like, oh fuck, I gotta walk through this as like little guy, one hit, and I'm dead on ice. There's a lot of fighting over
There's a lot of fighting.
Like I was known as the guy in the group, but this was by accident. I was known in the beginning as the guy who's going to steal all the stuff. But I never did it intentionally. I just was standing in the wrong place, and they would all, like, the mushrooms would just like glide right into me, and I'm like, no, I'm not trying to do this. I'm sorry, but that's part of the fun too. I think it's just you had those situations where you want to yell at your friends and you're frustrated at your friends, but it's all in good fun,
You're frustrated, but it's like hilarious, and you're still laughing your ass off while you're playing.
And enhancing that is letting you mess with the other player by not just getting in their way, but like if you're in Yoshi, like swallowing them up or like picking your friend up, And it's funny because we didn't realize for a while, like my group didn't realize you can escape that, So
by wiggling.
Yeah, by wiggling your controller. So like someone would pick me up and carry me around. I'm like, you fucker. And I feel like
can't play that.
Yeah, I feel like I can't do anything. I didn't know I could escape it.
Well, it can also be used to help people sometimes too. Like there were certain scenarios where we couldn't reach something by ourselves, so we'd actually like pick up somebody, jump up, and throw them onto the platform in order to reach us. As fun and as well as the levels are designed, it's frustrating to see the speed runs that I know are there, that I know I can't do, It's like the ones you see in the unlockable videos. It's unreal what those people do. It's like you can't believe that shit actually happens.
I think it's fake because it's just inhuman, the kind of stuff they're doing. Like I've seen one part where they would time a wall jump and stall in a wall jump just perfectly so they could bounce off, fly between two fireballs coming in like this, and then they do that quick last minute little extra boost in their jump to get to the next thing. And I'd love to meet these people, these robots that they have playing Mario for them.
And even the multiplayer stuff is really crazy too. They have there's one Yoshi level which Jay described it as the Harlem Globetrotters of Mario playing, because it's like you know, you have three guys get in a Yoshi, and the fourth guy gets swallowed up by the first Yoshi, and they go through the whole level without him touching the ground.
It's so weird because you have like this system that has this kind of casual, family-friendly tag to it, and you look at Mario and it looks like, oh, 4-player Mario, it's going to be all happy and family-friendly and casual, but it's like, it's seriously like one of the most hardcore games I've played in a long, long time.
I haven't laughed this hard playing a game with many players for a long time. Like, I actually can't even remember. Like, there's so many moments that happen just at random, like when things don't go according to plan, or if there's some kind of funny sort of glitch thing that kills you, you're not like, oh, and throw your controller down. You laugh. Yeah, I think it's pretty worthy of the hype.
So people are complaining about like this is the same old Mario, and I mean, yeah, it's very familiar. Like anyone who's played a 2D Mario game before could jump right into it and know what they're doing. But that to me is like the most ridiculous criticism of Nintendo, because one, when they announced the game, they showed it alongside Super Mario Galaxy 2.
Right.
So it's not like, hey, this is your next Mario game. That's all you're gonna have is this 2D thing with 3 extra players.
Right.
It's like, no, here's your real sequel, next Mario game, the big one, and then here's another full-on 2D game that's a lot of fun, you know? And it might kind of go back to what you were saying about your experiences change depending on who you're playing with, right? So if like some of these critics are like, they're just playing by themselves, or maybe they're playing with people who aren't interested in Mario for whatever crazy communist reason, right? Like, yeah, sure, maybe it's like, okay, they're not getting quite as much out of it.
It's funny that people can call it the same game when it's a fully new experience when you play with other people.
I think they should call it Super Mario Brothers 4. I think marketing-wise, I think they would have got done well with that. They had the number 4 in there for 4 players.
You know, let's be serious. The guys mess up a lot when we're filming the show. You know, as an editor, we gotta cut a lot of stuff out, you know. Not me, though. We use all my takes, because all my takes are good. Not everybody's perfect, you know, like me. But, you know, there's a lot of deleted scenes. A lot of stuff we don't use. Thought it'd be pretty awesome if we take a look at some of that stuff. What do you say?
Spending all my money on me and spending time on me. She got me spending, and I said, hey, sister soul, sister go, sister go, sister. Hey, sister go, sister go, sister. Kitchi, kitchi, mama. Kitchi, kitchi, ya, da, da. Mocha chocolate, da. Real baby, na. Hey, man. Oh. Fighter of the night, man. Oh, champion of the sun. You're a master of karate and friendship for everyone. Hey, man. Oh.
This thing on? Hey, how y'all doing tonight, huh? How you all doing? My name's Chief. My friends call me Master Chief. Hope you're all having a good night tonight. Enjoying our fine Halloween party. I know I am. Anyway, so I'm plowing Samus. You know, we're really getting it on, and she gets on top of me and she goes, "Hey, what's this called?" And I go, "I call it On the John 117. Get it? Because you know John's my one. Never mind. So I walk into the Scarab, walk over to the bartender, and I'm like, hey, can I order a drink? And he goes, no, because you're a soldier, an enemy soldier. So I'm in the kitchen, you know, cooking some dinner. I make a really good meal and I serve it to the soldiers, and they go, hey, what are you, a master chef? Well, stick on. Hello? Hello? So, you know, I'm on the field and I'm like, you know, marching around, and I don't have a helmet on, so they issue me the standard issue Spartan helmet, you know, Mjolnir armor and all that. And I go, hey, what am I? Some kind of motorbike racer guy? Huh? Look at this thing. Pretty good, right? So, hey, you there, freeze. Are you having a good time?
So I'm really confused here. Like, I feel like we've got everything you need here.
Everything.
And I mean, number one, we have guys having fun. You guys said
Tons
you
of
wanted
fun. I mean, look at these guys. They're having a great time.
I love these guys.
Who would want to hang out with these guys?
Jeez.
Seriously. 2, non-violent.
There was no violence.
No violence.
No non-violence.
No dead, no more explosions.
They're dancing. They're dancing. In space.
What
It's
else?
a space dance.
I mean, in 3 video games. There is a fuck ton of games in that shit.
Joysticks, games. I mean, come on. Controllers.
This is right on message. I
just don't get it.
I mean,
you know what it is?
Are we not understanding each other?
They're afraid of success.
Oh, that's what it is.
I mean,
look at us. We're not.
Clearly.
We have suits.
Totally got suits.
You don't have suits. Where are your guys' suits?
This.
Look at this tie.
Look at the craftsmanship.
I love this tie. This is a great tie. Your tie is nice
No
too.
suits.
I mean,
you're just sitting there
in your chair.
If you want to make an impact online, GoDaddy.com has what you need. .com names as low as $1.99, plus world-class hosting, fast and easy website builders, and much more. Plus, enter code CO-OP and get 10% off any order. Some restrictions apply. See site for details. Get your piece of the internet at GoDaddy.com.
Jason Bertrand, full of great ideas. I always tell Ryan, hey, here's a great idea. We should throw bloopers under the credits. That would be great. That's a great idea. And he's always telling me, no, that's a stupid idea. You're stupid. Well, you know what, Ryan? You're a stupid idea. Let's watch some bloopers under the credits. Alright, rolling and action.
He shoots. He scores.
The other and sends the other guy to his doom on accident. Luckily, though, you can just bubble up. You got the quick finger, save yourself. And bubbling is, I think, a great thing in this game.
The main reason I like this game, which is that it's, you know, at least based on some sort of real reality in the world, is that your friend Leonardo DiCaprio, this much up on this wall will be mostly white, so that your black character will stand out.
Watch the light, watch the light.
You guys alright?
What?
You guys alright? Oh my god.
We do have extra bulbs. We do have extra bulbs.
Let's unplug it.
Right?
Yeah.
Shit, man.